Okay, we're back. Not much has changed. We're in the same spot. We're going after Spineless. We're trying to save Hooli. I think that's our main reason for being here at the moment, is trying to save Hooli. Because that's my guy, that's my homie, it's my bestie. And we previously were chasing a gentleman known as Spineless. Had a tank fight with him, and then nothing really happened after that. He kind of just ran away. We're still in hot pursuit. There he goes. Oh, bro. Okay, well, in here we've got these Schleimen, or rather, Translemenians, and mixed in are these cannons proper. So there's a little bit of timing at play here. What do I want you to blow up? Yeah, I guess I want you to blow this up. Whatever that is. Conveniently, they stop when you fire, so you don't have to, like, time it with the motion. It'll just go. Thank you. Okay, let's get this one first. Wait until it's a little closer. I don't think I need to, but just for my own peace of mind. And you might get familiar with rooms that are shaped like this room is shaped that we're about to enter. Pretty much anytime you see a room that's shaped like that, it's a tank battle. So you're the flute warrior with the Schleimen tank, Slimy Wimey. Slimy Wimey. The short shooter, and it's meaner than it looks. Sure. So yeah, I mean, I couldn't make it any more clear. We're going to be doing a lot of tank fights. This is pretty much the game. The short shooter. Size isn't everything. That's not what I would probably go with something else if I was me, but whatever. You say so. This tank, of course, is a reference to, I believe, Bodkin Archer is the name of the enemy from the core Dragon Quest series. There's a few tanks like this. I think this is the first tank we've seen that was not the Schleimen tank or a Platypanzer, actually. They're shooting a freaking arrow at me. That makes sense, I guess. So, yeah, evidently there are a variety of enemy tank types. And these arrows they're shooting don't do very much damage. They do actually no more damage than the regular rocks do, but they fly way faster through the air. Oh god. Ah! Yeah. You gotta be careful with rock bombs. Oh, effing heck. The baddie's coming. The other thing about tank battles to keep in mind, your reward for beating a tank battle will always be a slime. You always will get a slime. Anyway, he's coming in, and he's going out. So yeah, if the enemy successfully hits your tank after launching themselves at it, they will land on top, and then they like jump in through the eye hole, I guess. But they will always land in the main shooting area there. So if you see them coming, you can do what I just did and just be ready for them, catch them, and toss them right back where they came from. Oh shit! I'm not used to these fights being so quick because the enemy still has like no health. They're only gaining 10 HP every fight that we do. There we go. They really don't have anything going on over there except for arrows, it seems. One arrow, whatever the one means. I say like I don't actually already know what the one means. Bam. And we're in. Yep, and same applies for us. As you can see, we will also land exactly in their like cannon area. But there's just little details like the arrows on the ground of this tank are actually like bow and arrow arrows and not just directional arrows. I don't know. There's a lot of attention to detail and cute little things inside all the tanks that I really enjoy. We did it! Once again! Oh yeah, and you get an item. I forgot about that. That's also pretty significant. You get the slime and you get the item. Ooh, that's a fun one. A boomerang. Yeah! And Winkles. Geez, thanks, Rocket. I was starting to lose my sliminess in here. I'm gonna dive straight in the water when I get back to town. Can you give me a ride, mate? I can't really do Australian. I'm sorry. I can't. I don't have it in me. I'm just not built like that. Oh, poor Pickles. Well, maybe not poor Pickles. I don't think I actually care about Pickles. Well, that was Pickles. I mean, that was just totally optional. There's a lot of optional tank battles because, as I said, generally the prize is a slime and an item. So it's in your best interest to do them, but, you know, you don't have to. Okie doke. Now it's finally time to follow Spineless, I think. He's had it too good for too long. Oop. that was a little scary. Desmume freaked out a little bit on that. Perfectly fine. I'm sure it's no problem. Okie doke. Get another Mimic. Mimics are one of the harder enemies to come by. So I would get one if you see one. There goes Spineless again. See ya. Guy's a piece of work. Goodith. Hey, Rocket, did you know you can, like, fire yourself from a cannon? It's so cool. I figured it out. Thanks, Goodith. I mean, maybe. I don't know. I guess oh, I got flattened. I guess I know how I can fire myself in a tank cannon, but that's different from one of these cannons, you know? At least a little bit. Oh, I'm surprised that like little seed is like actually interactable. There we go. So many enemies and things to get here. It's a Slimenian's paradise, I guess. I mean, all right, thinking about it this way, I might have a chip on my shoulder if I was not a slime, but I lived in Slimenia. It's just giving, can't we call it Monsterenia or something? Does it have to be Slimenia, you know? There's other guys living here. Ooh, don't mind if I do. A Seed of Life. Thank you very much. Holy moly. Now our health is 50% larger than it was at the start of the game. That's nothing to sneeze at, all things considered. We're not that far. All right. Launch another one. Damn, Desmume kind of tweaking every time that happens. I hadn't noticed it doing that before, but it's probably fine. Whew. Oh, here's an update. Maybe not a fun one, but an update. Oh, we've been here before. This is an old area. This is not. Yeah. Okay. This was part of the circle we had to do to get the Schleimen tank released. So now it's just a bit more of a comprehensive area to navigate. That's nice. Anyways, as I was saying, I think I talked a bit about having some stomach issues before in other videos, and those are still ongoing. I thought I figured out what it was, and then I asked my doctor, do you think it's this? And he said, no, I don't think it's that. So that was kind of frustrating. Because he didn't really give me like an alternative. He didn't say like, oh, it's probably this instead. He just said, no, I just don't think it's that. Because some of the symptoms were not quite right. But in any case, I'm going to have to go in for a colonoscopy sometime soon. Which is obviously not very exciting. It's kind of interesting, but oh shit. You know, I'm sure it'll be an interesting experience, but I'm not exactly thrilled about it. Just hoping they can give me a real answer. A good pin cushion. Whoa! What a jerk. Oh, hey. I mean, I think I probably would have done this anyway. Pajamas? I'm Pajamas, one of the plob. You know what else? I would be mad if I was not a Platypunk, but I was a part of the Platypunk mob, aka the plob. Can't we call it? Well, shit. I was going to say, can't we call it the monster mob? But then I realized that's just mob. That would just abbreviate to mob. You want to see if I'm a slime or a mouse, huh? The Persecutor. Look what the cat dragged in. I love the little upper guns on that one. I don't know. I love all the tank designs a lot, honestly. I think they're all very, very funny and charming. A lot of personality. Of course, I love my Schleimen tank the most. Schleimen tank is just iconic. Woo! I really enjoy how it is supposed to be castle shaped. Oh shit, the cat is coming over to fuck with us. We're gonna have to go deal with that. Welcome aboard. As Dr. Sid mentioned when we first got the tank, enemies cannot just come in the front door. They have to blow it up. They have to destroy it to come in. So if an enemy comes in, they're gonna be stuck at your front door for a little bit. your call, basically, if you want to try and deal with them before they destroy your front door, or if you want to take advantage of that extra time that they won't be able to get in. But once they're in, they're in. You know, there's not much you can do about it. On that note, on the subject of breaking in, one other strategy that I haven't deployed yet, but you could, is going into the enemy tank and stealing their ammo to fire out of your cannons. Obviously, that takes a while. You know, it takes a lot longer to run all the way to the enemy tank, grab something, and come back than it does to just grab it from here. But there are some times where... Fuck you. Get out of here. Literally kicking him out. And then I'm going to let the front door do its work. What were they saying? I don't remember. Yeah, it's time-consuming for sure. Where is he? Oh, I guess I killed him. Okay, that works. I didn't realize I did that. All right, whatever words I was trying to say, they're gone. I can't remember them. Sorry. Oh yeah, now I can. It is just time. It takes a lot of time, so it's not always worth it. You know, you got to make sure what you grab from the enemy tank is really like either something you really desperately don't want the enemy firing at you, or like really a cut above your usual ammo to justify the time spent going and to justify the okay, I guess we should go blow up their tank. Oh shit. Hey buddy. Yeah, just to justify the time spent getting it. And you know, you also still have to be careful about like whoops. Still have to be careful about stuff like colliding midair, right? You know, imagine spending all that time trying to get a certain item, and then you fire it, and it immediately just gets knocked out of the sky by a treasure chest. It'd be kind of annoying, wouldn't it? There's something. Oh yeah. Okay, I did kill that other jail cat, but you may have noticed he came back. That's the reason why it's a tank battle. You can't just kill your opponent and call it a day. They will respawn. There is respawn time. Like, it takes a minute once you kill an enemy for them to respawn. And this applies to your crew too. When we eventually are able to get one, they can be killed, and then they will respawn later. So good. Ba, 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 ba. Ooh, it's an Oaken Club. It is fun, now that I have a little more Dragon Quest knowledge under my belt, to see which iconic like items or pieces of equipment and stuff they decide to put in this game. Suffering Salsa, me? Defeated? I'm out of here. Spineless might be a little offensive, I'm afraid to say. Can you let me out of here? I have something to tell you. Yeah, sure. You gotta tell me. Thank you. Thank you. Now I will return to town. We can talk again there. I have important data to tell you. Oh. Okay. I guess we will return to town. Works for me. I was gonna say, like, oh, is he gonna take himself home? Been a while since we've had somebody do that. But I guess not. I guess we're taking him home. Not that I'm complaining, because I know what he's gonna do for us. And it's very good. I love Rocket's house. I can't wait until it's full of life again. To be honest, I don't know where anybody else is living. Slime Canic. Follow me to the garage. Sure. Wasn't very, it's not exactly a long walk. There you are, Rocket. Meet Slime Canic. He will be my new apprentice. I don't know if I'm supposed to pronounce it Slime Canic or Slime Mechanic. Obviously, either way, it's the same joke, but I always said Slime Canic as a kid. He is an annoying old man, but I hope we can work together. He's so funny. I love that he's like a cyborg slime. The cyborg slime is just so awesome. Increasing the tank's HP. Yes, that is going to be where a lot of our money, basically all of our money, is going to go. And a lot of our excess items as well. I have to charge for my time. Let's take a look at your tank. Sure. So yeah, basically there's a variety of courses, as it were, that you can use to increase HP. Basically, it just means they all cost different gold amounts and item amounts, as you can see, and they will give you different quantities of HP based on that. So let's try the HP taster, just to see what we can do. It's only 50 gold. Leave it to the professionals. Please do. So yes, this is the garage where you come to both adjust your tank's ammo and upgrade its HP. That's pretty much the only innate stat that it has is HP, so it's not like you can increase the cannon fire speed or anything. It's just all HP. But you're gonna want it. I mean, there's items eventually that can do like 50 damage. So having only 100 HP is just not very secure. I remember his name was Spineless. It was behaving suspiciously. Investigate. I was kind of in the middle of doing that before you sent me home, but all right. So this is another kind of childhood blunder that I made. I completely forgot that this was something you could even do. Yeah, I'll take a little HP for 3 palms, 4 chests, and 100 gold. So I played basically the entire game with 130 HP because I did this tutorial and then immediately out of my head. Just gone. I completely forgot. I don't even think, like, I don't know what I was thinking because why would you not even try to talk to this other guy in here? There's literally 2 guys in here and this one says HP up on his table. But I don't know what to tell you. I just didn't realize you could do it. I thought it was not allowed. Or not allowed, but not possible. I feel a little bad getting rid of this girder that we just got. But, I don't know. I want my HP. I want my HP up, HP up, HP up. I want my HP up, HP up. You know? Something like that. I don't know. He's so good at this HP increasing game. How much? 30 again. You know, I'm a little annoyed that it was like a little HP up and a lot of HP up was the same amount. I would. Yeah, how come a little HP up and a lot of HP up literally was both 30 HP? Can you explain that to me? It doesn't really make any sense, does it? Sure thing. Like, I don't know, I guess I just assumed that part of the challenge was supposed to be that your tank is not as good as your enemy's tanks. Because your enemies are going to have like 500 HP come endgame, you know, they're going to have a lot of health. Whatever. Now we've got 220, more than double what we started with. You wish to increase again Schleimen tank HP? I don't think we can. I think that was everything we could do. Yeah, that's it. Alright, then no. Once a job is done, that is the end of it, and no refunds. Lol. Yeah, basically, once you do it once, you can't do it again, is what he's saying. I hope you will be back. Me too! You know what? We've got some letters to read. We got a lot of letters to read. Holy cow. I'm not going to read all these, but you know. Oh yeah, this is if you want to have a tank battle with your friends. You can give Bud a chat. Cool, blimey! You've laid your hands on an oaken club! Oh, that's not Bud, that's Flantenna. I'm sorry. This is Bud. Yoo-hoo! You're so brave and strong for such a little thing. I'm your best friend, I guess. Hey, an arrow! That's like what the pixies were using. Hello, Gulia. Have you ever seen like iron balls or arrows with numbers? I have, I just got one, in fact. Oh. We'll have to try that. We'll have to try putting 3 1 arrows on our head. If we get one. Your busy bowstring will have you boasting. You walk away with a wooden arrow. God, I love that. I love those little dialogue boxes. Just every time I smile. Mother Gluperior, if only you weren't a nun. Whoa, he's kind of like me. I might feel this way about Mother Gluperior. This was meant to be a letter for Rocket. I like that he still sent it. Like, damn. He literally said, I'm down bad for Mother Gluperior. Anyway. I have a tip. Like, maybe the idea is you can only hear him sometimes because he's jumping up and down. Somebody else just told me this, man. I don't need to hear this. Holy shit, they're giving me a lot of these arrows. I guess they want me to have sufficient to put 3 on my head. The goddess has deemed me the chosen hero. Is that right? I feel like you people all deemed me the chosen hero. Hey, some holy water. That's nice. A sprinkle a day keeps the zombies at bay. You happen upon some holy water. Another arrow. My goodness, we are going to be rife with arrows. What about you, Gudith? I'm only now noticing that all these like normal looking slimes that just aren't blue all have lady names. Or traditionally female names. And now I'm confused because I thought the joke was that only the she slimes did. But it's kind of giving that any slime that isn't a blue slime is a she slime. I don't know. Zillions of ideas for different recipes. Yeah? You had so many ideas for different recipes, you thought you'd give me the worst item in the game. Fuck you, Gudith. Let's talk to my homie Slime Mechanic. He knows a thing or two. Do not allow the plob to defeat you. Hey, there you go. I spent a girder, I gained a girder. Okay, I can live with that. Scrape for the skies. You get a girder. Yay. And you know, with all these new items, we probably want to F with our ammo again. So let's take a look. This is definitely a screen you're going to want to be interacting with pretty regularly. And my strategy is generally just to start from scratch every time. You know, sometimes I know I specifically only want to add like 1 or 2 things, but now we've got all kinds of crazy shit. We've got this boomerang. Tell me more. Chases enemy fire and brings it down. Doesn't always come back. That's all right. Let's throw her in there. That's, you know, that's just useful. 18 damage on the holy water, and it can eliminate spooklier bombs. Yeah, we have not encountered spooklier bombs yet, but we will eventually. They're interesting item. For slimes who don't have the skills to make iron, these are pretty valuable. Yeah, I guess that makes sense. They don't have the skills to make iron, but they do have like a mechanic guy. Yeah, this is just Oaken Clubs, just kind of a decently strong item. Let's put all 5 of these arrows we just got in here. See if we can't stack at least 3 of them. And then, gee, let's do a couple of those, a couple of these, and then I think I'm going to fill out the rest with bullets. Ah, that's okay. I could put more of rock bombs or obelisks for strength, but I like having the bullets just because they're consistent, you know? I don't have to worry about them blowing up or anything. Okay, I think that'll do it. And I also think that will do it for this video. So thank you for watching. Of course, our Schleimen tank is at levels heretofore unseen, and we've got some more to poke around town, it would seem. So much and more to do next time on Dragon Quest Heroes Rocket Slime. Thanks for watching.